of fool? What kind of fool do you think I am? Do you think I am now? Think I am.
Boy, I'm getting a lot of requests for more tricky quiz questions. And yeah, we're going to do these and got that bonus flag question at the end. Let's start with the first one. Name a country whose postage stamps never carry the name of the country on them. And if you're kind of a historian, you can figure this out. You know, it's kind of like World War I wasn't World War I until there was a second one. You'll never find a coin that says Philip or Carlos I until there's a second one. It's Great Britain, or the United Kingdom, if you like. See? No name. Now, it's either that of the silhouette of the king or queen, or if it has another topic commemorative, then it will be a smaller silhouette of the king or queen. And, you know, likewise, the London Stock Exchange doesn't use the word London. The London Times doesn't say London. It's because, you know, the guy goes first. Okay, name the countries with multiple capital cities. In some cases, it's parliamentary, judicial, etc. Winter, summer. While we're at it, there's actually one that has 3. Some of them have changed. It's no longer Libya with Tripoli and Benghazi. No longer Saudi Arabia with Riyadh and some other town. Oh, Mecca, that's right. Well, when I went to go look this up, it turns out the list is far longer. And by the way, notice which one has 3. Well, of the major ones, Bolivia has a summer-winter capital. Chile, Valparaiso, in addition to Santiago's legislative. The Netherlands, in addition to Amsterdam, has Den Haag, The Hague, La Haye as a legislative capital. South Africa has 3. Our next one is, what auto model name between different brands of different companies was the same? And I don't mean generic like deluxe. And this one's kind of a quibbler. Oldsmobile had the Royale and Chrysler had the Royal. Let's go on to something a little more tricky and hard. Okay, name a U.S. state where you must pass through another state to go to another piece of it. And I don't mean like, say, the upper and lower peninsula of Michigan, which if you think about it, it's not quite any different than, say, the Long Island of New York. Here, look at this map. It's the western half of Kentucky. And you're saying, I don't see it. Let me show you. It's a little tiny piece west of Paducah. It's a little tiny cut-off piece from the Ohio River, and from the surveyor's definition, it's that westernmost line segment up to the Ohio River. And the Ohio River bends above, below. Well, you can see by definition, it has to be part of Kentucky, meaning you either got to go through Tennessee or Missouri to get there. Okay, what flags are identical? Some are similar. Some are very similar, well, for kind of obvious reasons. Here are Scandinavian flags. Oh, by the way, Finland's not part of Scandinavia, but the upper left one is Åland, an island conjointly controlled between the two countries of Sweden and Finland. Now, some are similar for obvious reasons, or maybe a very interestingly historic reason. We have Croatia, Slovenia, ex-Yugoslav republics. We have the Russian flag there on the center left. Turns out you have the Dutch flag below it and the Luxembourg flag to the upper right. You know what? The Tsar of Russia, when seeing the Dutch flag, was inspired, but frankly was only imaginative enough just to rearrange the order of the stripes, keeping the same colors, so to speak. Added in on the right center and right below is 2 sides of Paraguay's flag. That's kind of unique. And of course, almost any schoolboy or schoolgirl knows that Mexico and Italy's flags are substantially different, except the Mexican has the eagle atop the cactus in the middle of that lake, now Mexico City, which, by the way, no longer is DF, Distrito Federal, but just Mexico City. And as long as we're at it, we call 2 sides of a coin heads and tails. The Mexicans call it heads or eagle because the back of every one of their coins has an eagle. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, it can't be Chad. Very similar, but has no emblem in the middle. Not Andorra. Maybe you're thinking Romania. Close, but no cigar, because this is actually a split off of Romania, Moldova. Oh, we're getting real close to being able to answer the question, what countries have identical flags? Here we have Bolivia, Lithuania, Guinea, and Mali. But you can tell them apart, can't you? Okay, now we're getting there. Red and white. Peru's goes up and down. Okay. Austria and Latvia goes across 3 stripes. Latvia is not evenly spaced. But look at that. Monaco and Indonesia look a lot alike. Subtle difference. Monaco's a little short. Poland's goes the other way. Among the major of the two, mnemonic trick is the warm red color is closer to the equator. By the way, notice on airplanes, uniforms, the right side will go backwards, consistent with the direction of a presumptive flow of air, which, by the way, you'll notice in these cases is a moot point.